This is Taiku number 141, the 141st Taiku in the Babylonian Talmud. In Tractate Bava Kamma, page 119b, it's the very end, the very last page of Bava Kamma, in fact, the very last Amud. And I don't know how many Taikus happen on the last page, but I like to I think it's interesting that this one does. It might be the only one, I don't know, but certainly the only one that I can remember. So the Gemara is a little bit on the bottom of 119a. It says, Tana Rabbanan, Lochin mochin min hakoves mepnei shehen shelo, hakoves notel shnei chutin ha'elyonim v'hen shelo. The sages taught in the Braita in Tosefta 11:13. One may purchase strands of wool from a launderer because they are assumed to be his. A launderer may take the two upper threads of a garment and they are his. I'm not sure what they're referring to, two upper threads of a garment. Okay. 119b. V'lo yatil bo yoter mishlosha chubin, v'lo yisro kabeged l'shityo, ela le'arbo m'shaveyu le'arko, avolo l'rachbo v'imba l'shavoso ad tafach rashai. And a carder should not place in a piece of cloth more than 3 stitches for each loop that he attaches to the cloth in order to stretch it out, as this causes the cloth to overstretch and require trimming. And he should not card the cloth along its warp, meaning vertically, but along its weft, meaning horizontally. And he may even out the cloth by cutting it along its length, but not along its width. And if he comes out to even out the cloth by removing up to a handbreadth of material, it is permitted for him to do so. Amar mar shnei chutin ve'anan tanan shalosh lo kashya ha be'ilamai ha bakatinai. The Gemara analyzes the Braita. The master said in the Braita that the launderer may take 2 threads, but didn't we learn in the Mishnah that the launderer may take 3 threads? Oh, a launderer can take 3 threads off the clothing that he washes, even if it's not his clothing. That's what it seems like. Why would he need these threads? I don't know, but anyway. The Gemara answers, this is not difficult. The ruling of this Braita, which allows only 2 threads, is stated with regard to thick threads. And the ruling of that Mishnah, which allows 3 threads, is stated with regard to thin ones. ולא יסרוק הבגד לשתיו, אלא לערבו ויתניא איפך לא קשיא, בגלימה, בסרבלה. It was also stated in the Braita, he should not card the cloth along its warp, but along its weft. Not vertically, but horizontally. Vertically, horizontally. Weft has a T. So that's weft is horizontally. The Gemara asks, but isn't it taught in the Braita that the opposite is the halacha? The Gemara answers, this is not difficult. The ruling of this Braita, which prohibits carding along the warp, is stated with regard to an ordinary garment, which is designed for durability. And one should therefore avoid wearing out the material by carding along the warp. The ruling of that Braita, which allows one to card along the warp, is stated with regard to an elegant cape, a sarbela, which is made for aesthetic appearance and is therefore improved by carding it in this manner. Velo yatil bo yoter mishlosha chubim. The Gemara examines the next clause of the rights, and a carter should not place in a cloth more than 3 stitches for each loop. Boy Ravi Yirmiyah Am toye v'atoye echad O dilma am toye v'atoye tre Taiku. Rabbi Yirmiyah raises a dilemma with regard to the definition of the term stitch in this context. Does drawing the needle in and out constitute 1 stitch? Or perhaps does drawing the needle in and out already 2 stitches? So is a stitch like that, and then, or is it just the fact that you went in already, and then out and then in again? That's already 2 stitches. What's the definition of it in this case? For this matter, we will need to wait until the Messiah comes, the son of David, and the son of Joseph, and Elijah the prophet, to answer this question.